Hey there, Mavericks! Laura Marscano, your Networking Maverick here. Thank you so much for being part of the Networking Maverick community. Today, we're talking about alpha females. How do we know if you're an alpha female? I'm not talking the alpha female that's stereotyped. I'm talking about a go-getter, someone that's driven, someone that you know when they come into a room, boom, they light it up. But there's other traits of them as well. Let's talk about them right now. Number 1, they're social conductors. They aren't the orchestra, baby. Oh no, they are conducting their own symphonies out there networking. Next time you're out, do this quick observational exercise. Look for a group of women. Pay close attention to their feet, maybe for about 5 minutes. Okay, not that long. Just long enough to notice where their feet are going. If they're all going in the same direction of one person, that's your alpha female. She's the one, you all know her. She lights up a room. BAM! And the best person I can think of that exemplifies this right now, you all know her, you might love her, the mother of dragons. Here, we notice Khaleesi walking in. She's taking up her role. She's the mother of dragons, and everyone knows it. They're all looking at her. She is commanding this scene and everyone around her. So if you think you command the room like Khaleesi, mother of dragons, first of her name, you're probably an alpha female. Let's see if you can guess number 2 from this clip.
Because being with the plastics was like being famous. People looked at you all the time, and everybody just knew stuff about you.
That new girl moved here from Africa. I saw Katie Heron wearing army pants and flip-flops, so I bought army pants and flip-flops.
Not only is it one of my favorite movies, but it also teaches you a valuable lesson about popularity and how it can influence others. Yes, you might be an alpha female if others mimic you or take your social cues. When you're looking at those feet of the group of women, don't forget to look at their body language. They're probably mimicking and doing exactly what the alpha female is doing. And in fact, it can go so far as to mimic the laughter and the length of time. Me, I'm probably always the loudest laughter, so it doesn't matter how long anyone else is laughing. It's important that we point out that you might not be an alpha in every different situation and aspect of your life. There can be home alphas, work alphas, social alphas. Every group is going to have an alpha, because just as every group has to have an alpha, there can only be one alpha. This means that if the alpha leaves a group and you tend to find it a little bit more awkward, a beta is going to step up and become that alpha. In Mindy Project, Mindy Kaling is a prime example of what I would consider a situational alpha. She's someone that I think you might consider not a traditional alpha, but in these situations, she really takes command, takes control, and everyone looks to her. And when she leaves her scenes, it's very noticeable. She really commands the room and all the attention around her.
Hey, you two, quick question. Do you care about my career and want me to succeed?
More than anything in the world.
I thought she might be rich with oil money.
Well, she wasn't. She was poor with nothing money.
Well, why wouldn't you just tell her no?
Because I am not good at saying no, okay? One time I left a flea market with a samurai sword.
Another great example is the show Supergirl. Now, in this show, there is Supergirl and there's Kara Danvers, the alter ego, kind of like Superman and Clark Kent. Here you'll notice Kara Danvers is just a little bit more socially awkward.
We have to seem really normal, like not just normal, but super normal. Oh, no, super.
Are you having a stroke?
And then now you'll see she is still in that situation, but as Supergirl, she has to take command of the room.
The electricity running through will be drawn inside. She'll be temporarily broken down on the atomic level, at least until we can get her into permanent containment.
Cool, it's like Ghostbusters. Sounds like a plan.
These are people that situationally might not be alphas in different aspects, but they step up to the plate in their lives and their work because that's their role. They are the alpha in that situation. So if you find yourself liking to be at home reading a good book, but when you're at work stepping up to the plate, you're a work alpha. Number 4, you're a social lubricator and a business mediator. But what do I mean by that? Social lubricators make the conversations go smoothly, they bring up topics, they avoid those awkward silences, but they're also going to be the ones not necessarily dominating the conversation, but they are going to be the ones that smooth over people that are dominating the conversation in a negative way. A great example of this is Kerry Washington in scandal. Her favorite phrase is, "It's handled."
It's handled.
And if you've got it handled, that means you're smoothing over situations and differences during a conversation, maybe between friends. But if you find yourself in this role, you're an alpha. You're a social lubricator and business mediator.
Harrison, put Patrick Keating in an office far away from the board. Steven, get Sharon out of jail. Huck, find out who the hell Gideon Wallace is. Abby, you're with me. All cylinders, people, let's go.
It's handled. So if you're related to any one of those, you're an alpha. You go get it, girl. You are the alpha in that situation, and more power to you. We need more alphas because a true alpha isn't a negative. It's a positive. You're helping people. You're contributing to that networking experience for everyone around you. And most importantly, you're amazing. I'd love to know these stories. I'd like to get a conversation going. So let me know in the comments below. Are you a work alpha? Are you a home alpha? Are you a friend alpha? Are you a beta that sometimes has to be an alpha? Are you a Mindy Kaling? Are you Supergirl? Let me know. I want to have a conversation with you. And for all the latest and greatest, don't forget to subscribe to the Networking Maverick newsletter. It's the only way to know who our monthly Maverick Spotlight is and where I'm going to be going to next. I hope that you found your alpha in you today, because we all should try to bring out the inner alpha in us. Until next time, Networking Maverick out. Happy connecting.